Phoster is a really fantastic app that I'm always excited to be able to use with students because it gives them so many different creative options. So first, when you open the app, you'll have to choose a template that you can manipulate in order to complete your project. I'm going to go ahead and choose a template that has plenty of room for me to add text so that I can offer some explanation about my topic. Now along the bottom there are different toolbars, including the camera function, the library, which is your camera roll where you can access images. You can also adjust the color. You can manipulate the text and substitute your own for the placeholders that are there. And you can also add and edit some text boxes and edit the size of the text box so that you can contribute more content to the finished product. In order to begin, we'll go ahead and tap on the library function to access the camera roll so I can choose an image that is related to my topic. Today I'll be doing a sample social studies project, so we'll profile the Himalayas mountain range. And once I select the photo, you can see that it gives me a brief tutorial on how to add text and how to manipulate the photo, which makes this app really user-friendly for students, particularly if it's one of the first times that they're able to use the app. So then I'll go ahead and once I have my photo and I've adjusted it to fill the background, I can go ahead and manipulate the text. All of the text that's currently there is a placeholder, but you can edit the style and the font, the color of the text, the size of the text, so that you can move it around a little bit to suit your purposes. And then in addition, don't forget that we saw that at the bottom of the screen there's also space for you to be able to add additional text boxes, which will be really helpful for those designs that are very aesthetically pleasing but may not have as much room for students to write. So once I go ahead and put in all of my text content and I've got it matched with my picture, then I get some really fun options for further customization. So here I can manipulate the way the picture looks. I can adjust the brightness, the contrast, and the saturation, which really gives students an extra level of creativity. They might not be able to take the photo that's appropriate to their project. For example, my students are in California. We can't go to the Himalayas necessarily, but it is really great for them to be able to sort of manipulate the photos to make them a little bit more their own. Once you've adjusted the image to fit the specifications of what you desire, you can go ahead and interact a little bit more with the app by applying filters over the finished product of the poster before you publish. So once you click that next button, it gives you several different options for the effect filter that you could apply over your product. And once you tap on the filter, it'll print it out for you so that you can kind of see what the finished product would look like before you go ahead and tap publish. There's some color effects that kids have a lot of fun with. It definitely gives them an extra layer of creativity. And depending on the project, the purpose of the app is to augment poster making as you might traditionally experience it with a marker and some poster boards. So this really gives students, that sort of adding the glitter option to their finished product so that they can be very proud of what they're able to present. Phoster is really a very versatile app that can be used at a variety of grade levels with pretty much any content area. So whatever you would have traditionally assigned a poster to accomplish is sort of a synthesis of student knowledge. That's something that you could do this instead, and the task would really be augmented by the technology. There are some sharing and publishing options which are great. You can save it to the camera roll on your iPad, or you can share it to another app, which would be great if your students have portfolios in Dropbox or Evernote. In addition, projects are saved in the gallery so that you could use something like Wi-Fi photo transfer to pull student work from the iOS devices.